Hi y'all, thanks for joining me. Candace Gillespie here from Candace'sCanvases.com. Welcome to Fun Friday, a currency holder card. So these are the cards. These thankful word dies are discontinued, so we'll be making this first one that I showed you here. Looks like a lot of money, but this was prepped before I came to convention, so I paid the babysitters and I've paid my portion of the hotel with this. So anyway, we're going to take our corner rounder. We're going to round just two corners on that smaller 2x4 piece and all four corners on that 6.5 by 6 inch piece. Fold that 6.5 by 6 inch piece in half along the 6 inch side so that your card measures 3 inches by 6.5 inches. Make sure you use your bone folder here because you just want to make sure that fold is nice and crisp. That's always helpful when you're folding cardstock or thicker paper. Next, I'm just taking a very small bead of glue, line of glue at the bottom of that 2x4 inch piece of cardstock with the two top corners rounded. So we put the glue along the edge that's not rounded and line it up with the inside bottom of that card in the center. Now we're going to go ahead and grab our 1.5 inch by 5.25 inch piece of cardstock right here in front of us, and the new lovely lace embossing folder, and might I say, it is very lovely. We're going to grab our beautiful big die cutting machine. I don't know if you knew this, but the value of these die cutting machines is that they apply this one specifically, the Big Shot, is designed to apply 1,000 pounds of pressure. So that's why they're so helpful. So we just ran that through and look at this lovely embossing that it gives us. Next, I'm bringing in a 1/2 inch strip of Whisper White cardstock, and I'm picking this 1,000 Thanks sentiment from my Lots of Thanks stamp set, mounting it onto my clear block, and bringing in some Melon Mambo Classic Stampin' ink. Get that stamp inked up and center it on there. And now the way I did this, you can cut it to length of your stamp if you'd like, but I cut it after, so I just used my paper snips and cut it into that V banner edge there. And then we're going to make the flower. Now that that's done, set it aside. We're going to make the flower that you saw on those cards. Now I cut out 5 7/8 inch scallop circles, and I distressed both front and back of them with the Melon Mambo ink. And now I'm spraying them with water and I'm crunching them up. Now this method, I didn't see Dawn at Dawn's Stampin' Thoughts. I didn't see her do it, but I have watched a few video tutorials where I've seen people do it, and they have quoted her as being the one who has originated this design of flowers. So I'm not the originator, throwing that out there. Now I'm just stacking them once they're nice and wet. You don't want them too wet, but you want them wet enough. If they're too wet, they'll just be soggy and they'll rip everywhere. Now you'll stack them up. You'll pierce a hole in them, and you'll put a mini brad through. And then you're just going to bring up each layer and crunch it smaller and smaller into the center, all the way into the very last one at the bottom. Now see that foamy thing? I get the question asked sometimes, where did you get that? It's not the piercing mat, which would work fabulously, but when you order the case that holds the acrylic blocks, in each of the acrylic block slots, those foam pieces come in there, so don't throw those away. Alright, now it's time to build the card. I put some Stampin' Dimensionals on the back of my banner, and I'm just centering it on my embossed portion. Now I'm really using a ton of dimensionals here. You don't have to use this much. I just didn't want any sagging on this. So I just kind of did it 2 by 2 by 2 by 2 all the way down. And fast forward, I'm taking off all the backings and centering it top and bottom and left and right onto the card. Next, I'm taking my favorite Uniball Signo gel pen, and I'm faux stitching all along the exterior of this card. And then I'm bringing that same faux stitching onto the exterior of our embossed piece. So you have these 2 layers of faux stitching here. Then I'm opening up the card and I'm going to faux stitch the money slot piece as well as the whole parameter of that inside portion of the card. Not the top, but you know, the bottom. Okay, once that's done, we're going to attach this with some Tombow glue. Once you attach it, you just need to hold it on there for a few minutes or a minute or whatever to make sure that it sticks down. And the paper, I know my paper was kind of damp still, so it took a little bit longer. Now, just to even it out, I'm going to bring in some basic rhinestone basic jewels. And I'm going to put 3, because I love working with odd numbers when I'm designing something, on the outside top left and on the inside top right. Now see that blank portion on the inside? You can write a message if you'd like. There it is. Thank you so much for watching. You guys mean so much to me, and I'm looking forward to my 100th subscriber because I'll do a giveaway. So make sure you subscribe, like this video, and make a joyful comment. And visit CandacesCanvases.com for more information, to join my team, which by the way I have decided to name Crafters Anonymous. So I'm having so much fun. Join my team and let's craft together. We'll talk to you soon. Have a good weekend. Bye.